Alright, drivers, we are here at the Goteborg Oval, and we're going to show you guys our grid. So, starting with our grid in 8th place, East 951 in the 951 machine. In 7th place, in the 24S DGS machine, we have APK Master 1. And fitting in for Noveler 05, we have Jen once again in the 00. In the 23 car, we have Speedy XR 1. Now moving up to the second row in the outside, we're going to see Shibe 21. And then we're going to see T7 Jake, although Shibe in the 66 black and green machine. Jake in the black and pink machine for DGS Racing 27. And in the 45 Fortune car, we have Eris Netta. And running up at our pole position, we have Twin Turbo V6. I'm hoping that all the drivers are ready. So we are going to see, is there any issues with the drivers? Anyone not ready? I believe I've heard. Alright, we're going to look to see if he is. Now this race will be one of the more interesting ones for a multitude of reasons. It is the longest race on the schedule, the fastest, and it's also on the largest oval. Mainly specifically speaking. Alright. We've seen things are probably set up now. We are going to go yellow. Go by row. Remember the I instructed you guys with. Alright, try to fit your order. And Shibe is still AFK. Alright. Eris Netta, please make your way over. You were too far inside. Shibe, make your way over quickly. APK, you only need to go 90, maybe 100. Please. Please be careful. Alright. Twin Turbo V6, take the inside. You're on the inside, Eris on the outside. Eris, move up. Outside row, move up, move up. You are in second. Okay. Still move up a little more, Eris. Eris, move up. Eris, move up. Okay, it looks almost good enough. Shibe, do be aware not to jump. You know what happened last time. Now focusing on driver's pacing. East 954. Please don't tire warm. Jen, please push up to the next row. You're too far behind. East 951, push up. Jen, push up. Jen, push up. East, push up. Okay, pace car pulled in. Please maintain pace. Eris, push up, Eris, push up, Eris. Hold pace, hold pace, hold pace. Green flag. So green flag now dropping in the air. You see an early move for the lead between Eris Netta side by side with Twin Turbo V6. Also not far behind in third is going to be T7 Jake trying to make a move around the outside. Eris Netta to the inside, trying to make a point. Can't get anything to stick just yet. Taps the wall, gets a little loose. Jake going to slide by into second. You can also see a field of cars. East moving up all the way from a push from the back. That start will be reviewed upon the next caution. As I see cars now make their way through. One lap completed. Fits her laps there. You can see side by side between East and Shibe. Now Jen sliding through. East backing off a little bit. You can see APK, the Novel guy, make his way over as Jake and Eris also battling out. So honestly, a great battle starting up so far. You can see Shibe there with Jen battling it out. As everyone is just in some form of a dogfight, though. Looks like at this point, Jen trying to make a move on the outside. Looks like Twin has been sort of running out the field. As you see a pack battle now between Eris, Jen, APK, and E. So you can see all of them almost 3 wide through the back straightaway. As Eris now tries to make a point, gets a little bit loose. You can see APK with a good looking run takes the inside. We are now 3 laps into the race and on the 4th lap. As APK tries to make the move on the inside on Eris Netta. Still with them side by side through 1 and 2 and out onto the back straight. Onto the back straight they go. And it's a Wolf Team Racing 1 and 2. How about in the mid pack? Still trying to figure things out, it seems. As APK gets a little loose again. So does Jen. As Eris gets a good run onto the outside and gets through to the podium. Now 4 laps into the race. APK trying everything it can to get that podium spot. Goes a little wide. So much so to tap the wall. Now through the back stretch, you could also see Jen making a move through to the 4th place spot. Now they're turn 3, they go. As I'm trying to get a good angle on them. Not sure on the whereabouts of Speedy at R1. Still back there. Still close to the front of the field. There's now side by side with Jen. As APK not far behind. Actually doing pretty darn decent so far this race. As Arisna just on the tail of Jen here. Jen goes a little bit wide. And allowing Eris to get a better run up to him. Does not make anything to stick though. So far the gap hasn't been too much different. I do think Shy might be catching up inch by inch. Probably need to move that thing up next time. Yeah, I'll just call it at that. See, those are your time differences so far. As Eris Netta makes the move through, crossing over through to the front stretch, out of 4. And does anyone spin out? Someone has spun out. We are going to slow down, slow down, slow down. Positions are on the board. Sorry for the late notification. Positions are on the board. Who spun by chance? That was APK. Okay. APK just filed up in the rear of the field. Everything's good. You were actually running pretty good so far. So positions are on the board with the exception of APK. Actually, the APK is flipped. Oh my. It looks like the first flip of Season 2 in the ROX Mods. He's flipped over on turn 4. Well, flip's a flip still, so unfortunately you're going to have to be parked for that. That is very bad luck. Rules are rules. It's okay, though. You were doing good, actually. So I think if you... Hey, man, listen. Listen. He's not going to listen. Okay. Well, he was running a great race, unfortunately for APK. Under the rule book, if you do crash during the race, you are out of the race. I'm going to use this time to clear out the cars. Because there are several cars that do need to be removed. I thought I removed them, but I guess not. They've been removed. Now, we will be going green this lap as it comes around. Please don't tire warm. APK, the first DNF of the night, had a very strong run from all the way in the back. During the caution, couldn't get anything to stick. Apparently got a little loose and up onto the wall. It's frustrating when that happens and quite embarrassing, but I think it's something that can definitely be gotten over because he did definitely have some good pace today. And I'd like to see what he can do as we go to other big ovals like Phoenix or even Santiago. Alright, let's see how people are doing. Pacing is looking decent. Just make sure you guys don't jump. Pace car. Yeah, pace car in. Full pace. Green flag. Clear of all jumps. So you can now see Shibe coming in, homing in like a missile on Twin here as they make the way through the backstretch. Shibe a little bit towards the inside, no spins. Alright. Things are looking good as East piece towards the inside of Eris Netta through the front stretch. Two of them now side by side. You also see battling up all the way up to the front for the lead as Shibe inching ever so slightly closer. So is Jen. Shibe taps the wall through the backstretch. Doesn't seem to lose much time off it though. You can also see side by side between the East and Eris Netta for the 4th place spot as Shibe runs a little high from 2nd place. Jen now challenging him for the 2nd place, takes it back on the front stretch. As we have another caution. Who spun out? Another caution. Orders on the board. Seriously, just let off when you guys have a caution. This is for you, East. And Shibe. You don't need to slam the brakes and spin out, just let off. I'll give you speaking perms. That probably fits the deal. Alright, you now have speaking perms to call to caution if something happens. Order's looking good though, so we will be going green this lap. Shibe, no tire warning. Last warning. East just making her way up to ahead of speed gets R1. And you do have talking perms. It might be push to talk though, so. I think I have the push to talk sound currently unmuted. Drivers make their way out through the backstretch 2, 3, and 4. We are indeed ready. I'll have you pulling in just in seconds. Jen, be careful. Hold pace. Hold pace. Green flag. All starts look good. You now see your field making the way through the front straightaway through 1. Once again, out for more action. Although it looks like Twin having a great start. Shibe not too far behind, but you can see a train right behind, earning and yearning for that 2nd place spot. And side by side between Eris and Jen. As a crossover, Eris now on the inside through the front straightaway. As they make the way over to turn 1, just ever so slightly catching up to Shibe. Jen runs a little wide, so does Shibe. And Eris is probably going to get a really good run on the backstretch this time around. We're currently 15 laps into the race, by the way. Somewhere around a quarter through. A little past, actually. As I said, this race will go by quickly. You can see Shibe running a little wide, taps the wall, crosses over, loses the 2nd place spot. As Jen is only a little bit behind. As he's now almost about to cross over side by side with Shibe. The 3 of them between Eris, Shibe, and Jen still battling out as hard as they can. As Shibe's going to run the wall, we're going to see a yellow flag race back. And it's going to be the one that'll determine it. As it's going to be Twin more than likely at the front. Eris in 2nd. We're going to watch from a 3rd person screen out here. Twin, Eris, Jen, Jake, East. I don't know if it's either Speedy or... I'm going to count that as Shibe's so far. Not sure where Speedy is. Make his way over. Okay. That's a yellow flag, not a red flag. That was a misclick. My apologies. As Eris heads through the pit for some reason. Eris, try to get your way back. Pace speed is supposed to be 80, so, you know. Alright, thank you guys. Shibe. That's okay. Next time you cause a caution, you're going to be black flagged. I know you've only caused one, but you have been showing some issues with your competence. No, we're not. I'm gonna watch that restart real quickly to make sure if it was Eris or Jen that got it. Okay, order is good. We're going green this time. Although I need Speedy Answer 1 to surrender the position to east. Okay, good. Shibe in the back. Please try your best not to accordion. Guys, you're a little bit too close to your pacing. But it looks good now. Try to maintain what you guys are doing right now, and we'll be good to go green. Drivers now make the way out of 3 and 4, so we're going to see our next restart very shortly. Green flag. No jumps on restart. Everyone good? As you can see, Air side by side with Jen for the second place spot. As Twin once again another solid restart. Up in the back, it's a little bit of a dogfight between Speedy East and Shibe there. As Eris is going to seize a little bit of time. Meanwhile, East getting very loose off of 4. Will keep his, he will stay in 7th place. Shibe just, or I mean in 6th place as Shibe just barely gets by. But for the front, it's a close battle now between Twin and Jen, and Eris also starting to catch up little by little. Jen looking up towards the inside, tries to make a little bit of a dive bomb, runs high up to the wall, so he will not make anything stick. That's going to allow Eris now to go right by him. Speedy Answer 1 is in the back. We don't see any spins so far. But meanwhile, for the second place spot, still side by side through 1 and 2 between Jen and Eris. Also a battle back there between East, Jake, and Shibe. All the SLC regulars here. East is going to lose a little bit of time through 3 and 4. Now 22 laps into the race, coming into 23. We're very closely approaching the halfway point of this race. It's only 2 laps till we're halfway through. As Eris Netta, as it looks like Shibe actually is side by side with Jake for the 4th place spot. Gets to the point for the moment. You can also see the other guys, the top 3, still within about a second of each other. As Eris trying to make a move for the lead side by side between her and Twin. Coming into turn 1. Eris, your new leader. He's going to run high, and Twin gets back the lead. It's not going to last for long, though. Eris almost on his tail. As there's nearly contact side-by-side action through 1 and 2. As Eris goes a little bit wide. Going to seize that position. And this is going to be a yellow. Twin gets the... Twin got it. Rest of the order is on the board, so slow down gradually, slow down gradually. Twin first, Eris second, Jen in 3rd, Shibe in 4th, Jake in 5th, East in 6th, and then Speed Answer 1 in 7th. And Speed Answer 1, you are on your second warning. Net spin is a black flag. We'll be probably good to go this next lap. As where is Speedy SR1? Jen, please back off a little. Alright, Speed SR1, careful, careful. No tire warming, please, Eris. I don't know if you were, but it kind of looked like it. Please try not to be too close to the guys that are ahead of you. Try to give a couple car lengths. Thank you. Okay, we're looking good where we are. Safety car pulling in. Alright, hold your pace. Green flag. As it's a dogfight for the second place spot. 3 wide coming into turn 1 and through it. As Ares falls back into 4th place for the moment. You also see 3 wide between Speedy SR1, Jake, and East. So there's 2 3-way battles. The 2 of them going through 3 wide through the backstretch. Speedy up to the 5th place spot. Or, yeah, 5th place. As Ares makes her way back into 2nd place. Makes a 2-person overtake, 2-car overtake. Great job by her. You can see the rest of the field going through. We are also past the halfway point. I forgot to mention. We're past halfway, guys, by the way. There's about 22 to go. As you see, Arisnetta getting tailed by Shibe here. Shibe ran second early on in the race, spun out, cost a lot of time. It's been a very solid battle. So now go 21 laps to go. This has been a very long race, although it has not been our longest. There's been a couple pacing laps, but overall everything has been pretty decent. Like Aris is little by little picking that ground back up. As East and Jake now about to go side by side for the 5th place spot. East will seize the position to Jake. As for the lead again, you see Arisnetta catching up. Makes a move on the inside on twin turbo V6. Runs a little bit high on the outside of 4. We are 20 laps to go, coming into 19. As Twin is still your leader, although Eris only less than half a second behind and closing in very quickly. Only about a car length or 2 between the two. The Lietza through to turn 2 is not the best. Now they're making their way through the backstretch tunnel through turn 3. There's a car spinning out. And we're going to have a yellow flag. Twin Turbo, Eris, Shibe, Jen, Jake, East. Unless it was East the guy that spun. So it's East in the back, so then that would put Speedy SR1 in the 6th place spot. Alright guys, try to fit your pacing. Yes. Alright, let me try to get to it as quickly as I can. Quickly. So far the pacing has been relatively decent, although we are waiting on Speedy SR1, East 951 had a spin, bringing out the yellow, putting him onto 1 strike. You can see Shibe on strike 2 in the 3rd place spot after having some pacing shenanigans of a certain sort. Speedy hits are 1 on a 2nd strike, I believe, also, and East on his 1st. That is everyone that has caused issues. Okay, we should be good to go green this lap. And when we do, we'll be 15 laps to go. Alright, let's see if we can read any of the chat if there's anyone that's done something. I was going to race, but my mom made plans and canceled them. Ah, that's fun. Always sucks when that happens. Alright, try to fit yourselves up in the back. Pacing is about good enough. Try to maintain what you guys are maintaining. I'll be watching for jumps. And pace car, pull it in. Call back, restart. Stay out. There's incident there. Please don't chat unless you have to. Speedy, don't chat unless you have to. Thank you. I'm sorry for raising my voice, but this is time that we have. Alright, guys, in the back, fit yourself. Shy, move up. Everyone move up. Everyone move up a little. Okay. East, back up this position. We are good to go this time around. Do not chat at all. So we're about to start. Full pace. Green flag. Nobody's jumped that start, so everything looks good. See Jake making a side-by-side action with Eris Netta for the podium spot. For 2nd place spot. Now Shy making the way through for the 2nd place spot. We'll take out 2nd place as he's coming in like a homing missile on Twin Turbo V6. You can also see back at the pack in 6th place between Jen and East 951, although for the lead it is starting to cook up. And making a move now, crosses over, takes away the 2nd place spot. And she's going to look up towards the inside, tries to make a dive bomb, will not make anything stick. Yes, she will actually make it stick for the moment because Shy gets a little loose. Eris Netta back at the 2nd place. Twin Turbo still your leader by a good little margin here. As East comes up. Meanwhile, Shy side by side with Eris Netta tries to make a move, gets wide, and gets loose. Not sure the whereabouts of Speedy Hits are 1. He's still back there. As it seems, Jake side by side with Jen for the 5th place spot, excuse me. Once you guys cross the line, there will be 10 laps to go. Shy gets a little bit onto the grass. Will not take any spots, will not lose anything out of the ordeal. So nothing to punish him for that about. Don't know how I ended up 1 lap down, probably because of jumping off his car. We're gonna do a race back from this point. Speed answer 1, please pull your car in. You are done. There was a gen, that's fine. Oh, okay. It's a race back, by the way. There's no gets a race back. We have another flip. It's with people flipping on yellows. You're fine. No, I'll just fit your lap. Just file up in the rear of the field. Alright. So the order is looking good, so we should be good to go green this time. Assuming this is our field, we probably should be good. We will be on we'll have 6 laps to go on a restart, so this is probably gonna be a little heat up. Eris, please give a little bit of time back. Thank you. That's enough. That's enough. That's a bit more than enough. Yeah, don't chat, please. All right, hold pace. Pace car, go in. All right, green flag. No jumpers. That's it's gonna look like it's gonna be a 3-way battle for the lead. Both Eris and Shive getting great starts. As you see, 3 wide for the lead. With only 6 to go, we're gonna have a race back. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. And it's gonna be a close one to determine, but it looks like Shive might get the lead back. It's gonna be a very close one. Eris Netta gets the race back by just a bit. Alright, it's yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag. I observed that Eris was a little bit closer, so I'm going to give it to her. East 951. Just slow down, East. East, don't chat, slow down, let the field get by, you will get your lap back from the rear of the field. Eris Netta P2, Shy P1, Twin P3, Jake P4, Jen P5, and East P6. It would be good to have a 3-lap, or it's either 3 or 2-lap shootout this time by, so just maintain your positions, try your best to pace, so we can get as many laps as we can back. This is more than likely going to be the last restart. And East is on his final strike, by the way, so most of you guys are. Hold pace. Pace car in. Hold pace. Hold pace. Green flag, green flag, green flag. East get back second. Twin second. Twin get back second. You jump the start. Clear, clear. It's now 3 wide for the second place spot between Jen, Eris, and Twin. With only 2 laps to go this time by. 2 laps to go this time by. And Shy might just about win this one. It's Twin jump the start. Did mess a little bit out of him. Although for the back, there's no spins yet. So far, Eris a little loose. Lose the second place spot to Twin. Now Jake gets by for the podium. East also with a chance of getting a podium. And Shive dominating the field. Gonna see the white flag in the air this time around. No more cautions. Now through 1 and 2 for the final time by. Can he get away from Twin? Twin coming in. Gets loose. Twin spins out. Just almost. Saves it magically. I couldn't get the full shot there. But he does save it magically as Twin, or as East, Eris, all about to make their way through. As your winner is going to be Shibe. And coming up for second place is going to be T7 Jake. East in third. Jen in fourth. Eris fifth. And then, of all surprising finishes, it is a flip for East and Twin in sixth place. What a crazy finish to this race. Twin got very loose. All right, if you guys make your way into the pit lane and don't cross the line, just make your way into the pits and just park. Although, Shibe, if you slow down, I will give you the ability to do a donut. So everyone else into the pit lane. There's now going to make her way through the road course. Just don't cross the line. All right. Shibe, slow down. Slow down, Shibe. All right. Don't hop out. All right. Shibe now going around doing some donuts. With his second win of the season. Last time he won was at the last oval race at Bristol. Now he's won another. Maybe he's getting onto something. He dominated the short, high-speed track of Bristol. And now he's dominated this one. At least finished it up at the front. Alright, go straight when you're done. It's a great win by Shibe, though. Alright, you've been set grab 0. Make your way into the pit lane. Congratulations, Shibe. That's a great win. Let me get over to you. You don't want to interview, do you? Or do you want to do a chat interview? Chat interview or voice interview? Chat. Alright. Solid win by Shibe there. Had a few issues, even had the risk. At one point, looked like things are going pretty downhill for him. Although out of nowhere, really great start on the last restart. Managed to make his way all the way up to second. With Twin spinning out, he's made his way over to another win. Can you bring me through that race? I know this one has been a complete roller coaster for you. On his chat real quickly. I will read it out for those that are not of visual capability. He says, well, it didn't look like I would win it. All I need was to keep focus. Didn't care about what position or who was pushing me. A little mistake, but who knows. Is that all? Oh, you want to thank Wolf Team Race for giving you a fast car. This has been a very fast car today. You have been really good at the start of the race, especially when you were just dominating with Twin. You're doing good. You dominated the first little part of the race, and then you had a few issues, but then you came back up on top of everything after the whole ordeal. So, good job on you. Can't move your character. Let me speed you. Let's walk speed. We're going to move over to our second place finisher, T7 Jake. Era seemingly a little bit frustrated. Era seemingly a little bit frustrated with how this race went for her. She got loose off the bumps. I will get to her in a moment. And is there anything else you'd like to say? I mean, that was a solid ass race for you. Jesus. All right. I'm gonna see. Thank you for showing up and good job on that finish, Jake. We're gonna go over to East 951. All right, East. Congratulations on the podium. Bit of a surprise podium. It's a good race for everyone. Okay. Is there anything you want to say? 1 sec. Okay. Give you the time you need. There is the podium, by the way, for those that finish in the top 3. You see up there. Yeah. Somehow nobody spun out on the final lap until after the race is done. Yeah. Jeez. No, no, Eris. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, no, bad. All right, we're gonna interview. Oh, we are going to interview. Jen, would you like to be interviewed? I'm going to try to see if I can get the entire field interviewed. Jen today was not even expecting to race, probably at all, but he's managed to do it, and he was actually running quite well, bound as far as second place throughout portions of the race. Bring me through it. I think so too. The tests are really not that hard, so you can do whatever. We can do it right after this stream is done. East has left the game, so I'm gonna char myself as East 951. I'm gonna char myself as East 951. I'm gonna get the podium teleported. Ouch. No, Nar. Jesus. Or just give me a second, I'll get to it very quickly. You got the screenshot? I will be interviewing everyone else. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to leave the game, but I'm going to interview other people. So, geez, that's a big nick. So if anyone else wants to be interviewed, just stick around the VC. I think we're going to do Eris Netta and Twin Nets and then finish up with SPSR 1. Alright, Eris, bring me through. That was a very frustrating finish. You had it all. Almost had the lead at one point. And then a late lap spin. Or near spin. Kind of gave you a little bit of trouble. Bring me through it. If you want.
Disconnected on turn 2 of the final lap.
You know, I've just realized.
What?
This entire stream, the background audio has been muted. Including the cars.
Oh no.
And all
Nice
the
job.
interviews.
Nicely done.
And all the
Awesome.
interviews.
Nice.
I'm gonna be the first.
Yeah, you are. I'll bring a rundown. Shai was very happy with how it went. Jake struggled a little bit. I think he had a good day. You know, bring me through it. But briefly. Been interviewing like no one like a shizzo. It's been a good day for Jake though. East has been happy with how it's gone. He said some certain things that I don't think should have been on the stream, so I'm glad that wasn't through. But on to Eris.
I mean, as I said before the incident, I want to complain to whoever designed my controller wire, because it disconnected my controller on turn 2 of the final lap, which caused me to hit the wall 3 times and drop down to a 5th. I would like to complain. I will file a formal complaint. Also, I want to blame
just slow down.
Mother Nature.
Slow down, East.
For corroding this road surface so much that it honestly feels like I'm driving on my local roads. There's so many holes in here, you would not understand. I honestly felt like I was Lewis Hamilton, Azerbaijan 2022. My back, man. Ow.
Swedish driving experience.
Shut up! But yeah, I just want to say, congrats to East on the podium. That's something you can brag about now. Same with Jake.
Wait, who got the quick? Is anyone in the server still?
No, but I got quick time. Twin.
Can anyone else verify this?
Twin had a slower time by like 0.0.
In the
Didn't have a slower time by like 0 by 10. I mean, I have the chat logs of Twin saying that his time that he was beaten by a 10th. I have the logs, and the logs don't lie. But yeah, also congrats to Shive on the win. Another high-speed oval. I wonder. He won at the small high-speed oval, and now he wins at the big high-speed oval.
Yeah, there's only 2 other ovals that are like this, though. That's going to be Phoenix and potentially Santiago if we do race that.
Oh my god, Santiago, my home country. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I also want to blame Windows and HP for making such terrible, terrible computers. Good lord. This thing crashed on me during the podium ceremony, and I couldn't photobomb, which is my favorite thing to do. It photobombed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll stop rambling. You can go on with your thing. My brother John put himself up and his 2 kids.
He's not a man of many words, and I think the silence speaks volumes about his current situation. Or
are you talking to me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
Your mic sound like you shoved it up your bum.
Sorry.
Hey, don't say that. It's
Well,
mean.
I'll say what I
No,
said
it's
again. Bring me through it. You were dominating most of the race. All it took was that one late lap blunder.
I'm going to blame the trees for potentially falling over on the track and damaging the surface for my spin. I am
Wait,
also going to blame God for not resurrecting Jesus twice to not make me spin.
I mean, it was divine intervention. That would have been considered cheating, wouldn't it? Whoever, can you run me through that? Is that in the rulebook?
No. Jesus never cheats. From my knowledge, he's Christian, which means he doesn't cheat on women because he never had one.
That's
Okay.
one of the Ten Commandments.
That I have on my
Yeah,
desk.
we have to say the Ten Commandments now.
Oh God.
That's the Bible here.
You know, you got a
Because
certain
you
fan
have
of
the
yours that's
Bible?
probably
Okay.
not the happiest
Should
with
be good.
hearing about religious teachings. All right.
Let me beat them up. You guys know I'm a Catholic.
So, anything else you'd like to say, Twin?
I guess just
Shut
congrats on everyone who finished ahead of me. Because I don't want to lose Speedy.
You get him next week, that's for sure. You'll definitely get it next week, but this has been a little bit of a down week, but I could see you getting right back up. It is a points race, after all.
Yeah.
So that might help them a little bit, but that's okay.
I mean, I think there was one time in the race where I just got like 4 consistently better laps. Almost beat Eris this time.
I got a time where I had 2 consistently better laps.
Right, we are going
since I
to...
placed,
That's half as good as me, so you bad.
so like since I used Nara's car for this, would Nara get the point?
No.
No. No. It's driver
Wait,
based.
doesn't
It was a
that
good-
Jacob pulled
I
when
don't
used
I
his
don't
car?
believe in substitute drivers.
Mm.
Wait,
This
when
isn't
Jacob pulled-
NASCAR. All right.
Sorry,
you-
Albon.
Wait, yeah, Jake should get more points because he got pulled because I used his car.
No.
Yeah,
As much
give
as
him
I'd
some
want to.
points.
No. No.
I'm going to resurrect Jesus then.
All right.
Guys, I have my Bible.
Noah,
I have my Bible.
can we guys be quiet for Noah real quickly? You guys know about the Speedy XR1 fan club. Had a strong, actually
Doesn't
pretty
exist.
strong looking qualifying today, and actually ran pretty decently. Had a really big incident during pacing. Bring me through that race, Noah. And please don't be toxic.
Yo, let's hear the pillow mic.
This race is a pain in the ass. Like, why am I even here? I still deal with the same bullcrap from the same driver. I mean, I might as well step up my game because he's the only rival that I have in this league. But it could have been a good race today. I could have got third. I could have got 4th or 5th. But of course, texting while driving is pretty dumb. So I want to talk about the second spin that I had. I wasn't fully completely sideways. I was able to get it into gear, but I don't know why Nar just called it as a caution. I mean, I didn't care
I
about
should not. I apologize. I should not have called it as a caution, but I
Those
can show
pig-
you what.
it was fine anyways. Any means of the fact I was probably going to spin out sooner or later. So yeah.
I can show you what
Also,
I
I
saw.
don't.
if-
Also,
I would
I
like
don't
that
give.
too. Good.
I don't give. I don't give 2 shits what East says. East can brag about all he wants. At the end of the day, he's still going to be fucking last. I mean, there's no point for him. It doesn't matter. He's still going to be in the back of the pack every single time. And I'm
Didn't
going to be
he
ahead of
finish
him.
third?
I don't care.
I mean, he
how
did
many
kind of get a
times
Mickey Mouse podium, though.
Shut up. He
Yeah,
finished
he did.
third.
He did get lucky. I would say that I would be sportsmanship about that. Good race to everybody, but his little stupid ass.
That's
I
not
would
very
punch him in the face in real life, but I'm not going to. So
I mean, I would like to bring up the context, not to make Speedy look like a complete asshole. East did kind of say some flack towards
he
him earlier,
did kind
so
of say some stupid.
I'm sorry I
he
couldn't
did
get that
say
onto the
some
stream.
stupid stuff.
So, but
He did
it seems
kinda
like you
say
two will have more drama, and maybe you guys will be racing against each other as time goes on. you seem to have been improving a bit to the point where if you can keep your head up to the game,
I
you
mean,
might actually give him a little bit of a challenge.
I mean,
Might even be able to beat him.
the road course race is my first ever race where I got actually not last, and I'm hoping that I finish in that same position, which was P4 from last year. I just hope that I don't have to deal with bullshit and not that many CCs because I need a lot of clean laps. But anything else? Like to thank my sponsors: DoorDash, McDonald's, Jordan, Blue Emo, TRD, Toyota for the good engines. It's gonna be a long weekend for me, a very long weekend because I have to manage a team for the 2-hour race for RCA. So, gotta wish me luck. And I have the RIA Indy 500, which I'm hoping that I try to win that because I would love to have a lot of Robux saved up to buy a lot of stuff for my team.
Oh, and I'll be in that one too. That's tomorrow, I believe, right?
Sunday. It's probably gonna be Sunday night.
Been pretty decent in those change chassis cars. Actually, come to think about it, but yeah, help.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I gotta do a tank chassis race at 11:30, so the race is probably gonna be all the way up at 12 because it's some European Formula regional tank chassis thing. So at least I'm good at road course racing and tank chassis. I just wish I was better with A chassis road course racing because I do have a long line of history. That yeah, good race to everybody in East. I don't really care anymore.
All right. Well, I hope all of you guys are hopeful for next week, and we got a lot of strong racing coming up next week with the SLC GTIs, the ROX Mods also coming back next week at Goteborg Road Course. As we go right next time, thank you guys for watching. That should end the stream. See you guys next week. Times are